Hello, it is Wednesday, August 30th. Today is going to be a little bit of a different day. If I did my math correctly, yesterday was the 33rd day. I'm nowhere near editing that yet, but that means I'm about, at this point, a third of the way through doing the vlog challenge, the 100 days of vlogs I set out to do. So I think since today's going to be kind of like a inside day, we're not really going anywhere, I wanted to put down a couple of questions to answer and my feelings about the vlog, and I'll get that set up inside later. But right now, I'm playing with Nala. She's enjoying it, so stay tuned and I'll answer some what I would think would be frequently asked questions about how everything's going. See you then. Hello, as I mentioned earlier, this is a slightly different kind of vlog today. It is the 34th day, once again, if I did my calculations correctly. So that means yesterday was the 33rd day, so I'm about a third of the way through the 100 days I wanted to commit myself to. So I wrote up some questions that I figured I would answer just to show how the vlog's doing, things I've learned, and things like that. So without further ado, first question I had is, what do I like about the vlog? I think that it's kept me content-minded. I'm thinking of different places I can go to or what might be interesting and things that I might take for granted that also might be interesting. I think I've gotten better skills on the camera as well. I'm more vocal. I try to enunciate better because I do see some of my earlier ones where I might like kind of trail off on a sentence, and I still do that, but I am getting better. I don't say and ah a lot. I do have a little bit of a tendency to say I highly recommend something, I say so yeah, and things like that. So I'm trying to work on those a little bit better. Editing skills would be the next thing I would say. With editing, I'm learning how to do things more quickly. And sometimes I branch off onto DaVinci Resolve, which is the editing software that I use, and try to find something that I've never done before and try to get my skills a little bit better. Editing has room to improve, but it's gotten a lot easier. I'm able to crank out the videos much faster than when I first started. The next question that I had was, what would I change about the vlog? First, I would start doing it on days only that we are doing something interesting. There are a lot of days, kind of like today also, that we really don't have anything going on. We're not necessarily leaving the house, but yeah, I think that there would be a lot more concise and interesting vlogs if we only did it on days that we purposely were going out to go do something. The time commitment would be the next thing that I would change. Right now, it is taking a lot of my time just to think of how to edit it, especially on the days that aren't interesting, and how to record, what I should record, and how to keep it different so that people might want to view it. And lastly, I haven't been really able to film until about 5 p.m.-ish, and that's just because I'm editing and working a lot during the day. It's not anything that necessarily would add interest to a vlog. So a lot of the most recent videos that are not going somewhere is me starting at 5 and just kind of doing some chores around the house. So I changed that, but kind of all relates back to each other. Next question, what don't I like about the vlog? I mentioned it briefly, but I don't like that I can't expand on my products for the Triangle Craft Shop or make any sort of craft related videos that the channel will mostly be, just because I haven't found that workflow to get everything working on the limited time in the day. Another thing is that I don't always close the loop on things that come up in the vlog just because I think I might film later and I don't end up doing that, and then by the next day it's already something completely different and that I'm moving on to the next thing. I can't really think of too many things off the top of my head that I haven't closed the loop on, especially with videos that are currently out now, because those are the ones that I know. So there might be something in these past 10 videos I haven't edited, but I'll close the loop later on the things that prompted this answer in the question. I was trying to eat the tripod stand bag. Thanks, Nala. Anyway, she had enough of that answer. I'm gonna try to pick up here. Nala keeps trying to get into things, so hopefully whatever I just last said made sense. So I'm gonna move on. What's the future of the vlog? I definitely see myself going to day 100, first of all. I don't see a problem with that. I'm already a third of the way through. It's been fun so far, and I think that I've learned a lot. Thank you, Nala. You've learned a lot too. As far as 100, I will definitely stop at 100. I do want to get that time back so that I can focus on other things, and I do think by the time it gets to 100, I will have a good workflow set in place. I will be constantly thinking about making new content for the channel, so I do think it will accomplish what it needs to, but I don't think I need to go past that. However, I do think that I will still do vlogs in the future. They just won't be daily, and they'll be more of a conglomeration of a bunch of days. So I might post one a quarter, and it might be of multiple days of us doing things. And lastly, the loose ends. These aren't really a question, but Caitlin won $4 on the scratch-offs in that one video playing music trivia, and then we let it ride, and we didn't win anything on the next set of tickets. So that's how much we won. Then I'm also still training for the Steinholen competition, but also not as much as I need to. We'll see how I end up doing. I try to always remember, but I've never been good at working out. So we'll see how I end up doing. Sadly, I will be away for a couple of the Oktoberfest parties that some of the breweries are gonna be having. I believe I'm gone for Raleigh Brewing's Oktoberfest, so that is sad. I don't think that they're doing a Steinholen competition though. I think they're doing a keg holding competition, which is a little bit different. I would still have tried it if I was there, but sadly I won't be. Beer club at Caitlin's work has not started yet, and we didn't set up the kegerator, we just moved it into where we think that they will want it, but that's about it. I'm gonna enjoy my late dinner once that's done, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.